What's going on, everybody? This is Captain Obvious, or Cap for short, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Okay, so this is exactly what I said it is, except it's not a glitch. It's not something that's going to get patched. This is an actual farm. I just call it duplication because that's exactly what you're doing. You're duplicating the flowers, and you're not getting any unnecessary seeds. Okay, so you come here, you flick this, you'll notice the flowers start duplicating, and it's going to be randomized. So you may not get the yellow, you may not get the red this time, but you go down the list. See how we didn't get that? We didn't get that red one right there. But you can either wait till they're all filled up, or you can just click it, and then what you're going to do is you're going to click this button. Okay, you're going to activate the water stream, and then you're just going to click it again. And you can actually let this go. You don't even have to turn this off. I don't know why I did that. Okay, and then again, you just press it once, wait till the other one hits the center there, press it again, and you're good to go. And it's just going to keep going. Okay, and these are all the flowers we just got. It's pretty fun. I think it's a pretty fun little farm. I even added this on the top. When I get to this point, you don't have to do it. I'll just tell you when I'm going to add the flowers, and then you can stop. Okay, but let's get into what you need and how to build it. Here's everything you're going to need. Either pause it or take a screenshot. Keep in mind, if you don't want to add the stuff on top, you do not need the concrete. You also don't need the shroom lights, but I think it looks really good with it. Just adds a little bit of pop to it. And the flowers are all the flowers except for the 2 high flowers and the wither rose. Okay, so all of the regular flowers, so the 12 flowers, not the roots, not the double high flowers, and not the wither rose. But the other 12 flowers, as long as you have one of them, you can get more of them. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. You're going to break down a block. Okay, actually going to break down like 3 blocks. And then what you're going to do is put down an observer like that on that second one down. Okay, then what you got to do is you got to go underneath it. So for me, I have to go through the floor. Okay, you're going to go underneath it, and then you're going to face it up. And you'll know you do it right if the red just keeps on going. Okay, by the way, this is coarse dirt, not regular dirt, and you are going to need to build it on grass because that's how the flowers are going to grow. Okay, so then what you're going to do is you're going to put redstone dust here, redstone dust here. You're going to put a block on top of this. And let's put the flower, actually we need that. Let's go ahead and put the flower, the lever, not flower, on the side here. So if this is the front, this right here is going to be the side. We're going to put a lever and we're going to actually turn it on. Okay, so it just stays there. Put that there. Okay, then we can put another one right here. And then what we're going to do is this is where the dirt is going to go. So we're going to go 1 with our coarse dirt, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and then you can go ahead and do the wall, the opposite side there as well. Cool. Now what we can go ahead and do, is we can go ahead and put down our glass going all the way across from here to here. Okay. Make sure that's grass. It has that has to be grass specifically. You have to make sure the blocks under the glass are grass. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to go across. We're going to break down 2 blocks. So just like this. Okay. We're then going to run our redstone all the way across, except for the end. Sorry, you don't need it on that far end. Okay, you can leave that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to skip 1, put an observer, skip 2, put an observer, skip 2, put an observer, skip 2, put an observer. We're saving observers. That's why we only have 6 of them. Okay, the 2 in the beginning and the 2 now. Why are we doing that? Because now what we're going to do is we're going to put our dispensers. So you can actually just go ahead and put any dirt that you want back here. Okay, just like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put our dispensers facing up like this, going all the way across. Now you do need bone meal. I don't have that in the description because it's not how you build the farm, it's how you operate the farm. So you are going to need bone meal for each and every one of these for it to work. It's a lot of them, but you know, if you have yourself a bone farm, that'd be the best, or just a bone meal farm in general. There's so many ways to make them. I have them on this channel. I could leave some in the description if I remember. Okay, so now that works, and then you'll notice if you pull the lever, it'll start to work. Okay, so that's what we want to do. And now you can go ahead and you can put down your flowers. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill them up right along here. And again, you want a different flower in each one. You want the 12 different flowers. Okay, once that's done, Now what you can go ahead and do is crouch and place the glowstone, shroom light I should say, or glowstone on the back here. Now what this is going to do, it's just going to backlight the farm. You don't necessarily need it at all. I just happen to like it, add a little bit of light. Okay, then we can just put our stone bricks there, and then stone bricks there, and there as well. Okay, so now the farm is nicely entrenched in that. Okay, then what we can do is we can put our dispensers coming out of it. So we want to make sure it's away from that. You want to make sure there's 3 there. And okay, then we can put 1, 2, like that. Same thing on the opposite side, 2, like that. And then what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and put 1 more block out so that we can run another row of the glass going across. Okay, that's very, very important. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to do a row like this going across. Okay, put 1 up there, 1 up there, and then go across like so. And now we can go ahead and we can put our glass 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leave those 2 open for now, because what we're going to go ahead and do is we're now going to take hoppers. So you're going to break those 2 blocks, put 2 hoppers there, hoppers into those hoppers, and hoppers into those hoppers. And I'm doing that by crouching. I always get asked that question, so just make sure you crouch. And now you can cover that back up. Okay, and then what you're going to go ahead and do on the outside here above these 2 dispensers, we're going to put 2 there and 2 there. And then we're going to go ahead and, and run more glass here as well. And the reason we're doing that is because we want to actually be able to see when the flowers are grown as we're standing here by the buttons. Okay, actually we probably should not have done these hoppers just yet, so we could break these 2 for now. Because what we're going to go ahead and do, okay, so this is the front. We're looking to the left. That first dispenser, you're going to break the blocks underneath like so. You're going to go redstone dust there, break another one down, redstone dust there, redstone dust here, and redstone dust here. Now keep in mind, you are going to be putting this grass block back, and what that does, it's going to cut the signal. Okay, so that's very important. And then we're going to run this all the way across. Make sure it's, again, the 2 down. Okay, just like so. And what we're going to do is underneath this dispenser, we're going to break that block. We're going to put a torch. We're going to put a repeater there. Just leave it. Don't touch the ticks at all. Okay, then we're going to run our redstone all the way across. Whoops, just like that. Make sure it touches. Okay, now you can go ahead and put down the grass blocks. Whoops, we got to break those obviously right here because we need to put back our, there we go, put back our hoppers. Okay, and again, make sure all of this inside here is grass. Okay, the grass underneath that glass, then 2 rows back. Don't worry about this. Yes, you are losing 4 blocks, but you need it for the farm to collect the water anyway. Okay, so that's unfortunately necessary. Then what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to break this right here. We're going to put our chest down. Okay, and then what we're going to go ahead and do, you want to make sure you just do an extra layer in the front, just like so. And then we're going to do 2 layers on the side. I have seen flowers grow out here. I didn't think they were really supposed to, but I have seen it. So we're just going to do 2 layers on each side and then 1 layer in the back behind it. Okay, so you're going to break all of this. Okay, we're going to put down our stone brick. And again, you're going to come out 2 layers on this side. Just make sure you don't break that, make sure you don't break the lever there. Okay, just like that. And just like that. Perfect. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to put our 4 buckets of water in the 4 dispensers over here. So just go ahead and do that now. Okay, fill them up. Okay, perfect. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to put my button right there. And you want to press it to make sure both of the water buckets go. Perfect. Press it again. And there we go. It's good to go. Okay, so now all you have to do is fill all of these up with bone meal, which I'll do at the end. Okay, for now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be building the top part. So again, if you don't want the top part, you're done. Just fill the back up, fill the back dispensers up with bone meal, and you're good to go. Enjoy your flower farm. Okay. For the rest of us, what we're going to do, you're going to notice it's going to start in front. Okay, it's going to start in front of where this block is right here. And we're going to run it all the way across like so. Okay, and then you're going to put it one over, and then with two spaces like this. So it's going to be like that, two spaces like that, two spaces like that, two spaces like that. Okay, and then we're just going to put one of these in the front, one of those in the back, just like so. Now I'm going to start with the red. Okay, and what we're going to do is just put down a junk block for now, and we're going to come up two like that. I'm sorry, it's going to be three. Yeah, three on the sides. So it's going to be three on the sides. It's going to be two in the front. It's going to be two in the back. You're going to break that in the middle. And there you go. Now, if you don't want a mob to spawn in there, what I suggest is just get yourself a torch. You don't have to. There's a link in the description. Or just put something in there, a slab or something. And actually, that might look cool with the backlit too, because it's going to come out of the top. And then all you're going to do is repeat that pattern. I have red, pink, orange, white. That's how I'm going to do it. So you're going to do the same thing. It's going to touch. It's going to go three up there, three up there, two up there, two up there. You can even leave that one. I don't have it included in the materials. And boom, right there. Okay, I'm just going to complete it. Okay, I went ahead and I filled up the back with some bone meal. You'll notice there's nothing inside the chest here. Okay, we turn our system on. You'll see the flowers start to go. Again, it's going to be randomized, so you might even get, you know, a whole row of this, or a whole section over here of the blue flowers, or purple, or whatever. But you run it enough times, you're going to get all the flowers, okay? And you could leave it on. It's not wasting bone meal, so if you look at it right now, it only wasted one bone meal, which is fantastic. Okay, I'm sorry, leave that on. I don't know why I just did that. And then you're going to press this button. As soon as the other one gets to the center, you can go ahead and then turn it off. And boom, and it's just going to keep going. And you'll notice some flowers that are not there. You could just turn the water on again and it'll go. But look at all of that already from one thing. Again, press it. Okay. Press it again. I just really like this farm. I just think it's really cool looking. You know, you can also keep it as a nice flower display. Okay. And then while it's not, you don't want to hear the clicking and stuff. So while you're not ready for it, you can just go ahead and turn it off. Okay. That's why I added that feature. But yeah, pretty decent amount. And I think it looks good, and that's all I wanted to share with you guys. So, oh, that's not true. Sorry. We have to add these stone brick stairs to the front right there. And then what I actually did was I put it here and here as well. Okay? Just a little bit of design. You don't need to do that one in the back, but I think the one in the front looks good. That is going to do it for me. Until next time, Captain Obvious out. Peace.